Welcome aspirants. You are watching the day 1 practice playlist for bank exams 2025. In this video, we are solving two powerful data interpretation sets perfect for your prelims exams. So let's practice them. Let's see the first one, which is the table chart DA, and here is the table. Let's see the given information. The given table chart shows the number of people who booked the flight tickets, the number of males who booked the flight tickets, and the number of females who booked the flight tickets on 5 different days, namely Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So let's note the table: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and total is given males and females. Here let's note the given values. Here 800, 1200. This is 680, 1000. This is 960. Here value is given as 420. If it is 420, then we can able to find the value of this one, which will be 40 and 540. Here another value is given here, which is 550. If it is 550, so this will be 650. Next, here we have given 600. If it is 600, then this will be 400. So this is the given table, but we got this from, so this is the table we got. These are the left. Let's see the questions that are asked. First question: the ratio of the number of females who booked flight tickets on Tuesday to Monday is 13:4, saying that this is 13 parts and this is 4 parts. Here 13 parts means 50, 650 means one part value will be 50. So 4 parts will be 450 times, which will be 200, but it is not actual value. It is for the only question number 1. So it is 200. If it is 200, this value will be 600. Let's see the remaining statements given in the question. If the number of males who booked flight tickets on Wednesday is half of those on Monday, saying that this value is half of this one. So the value for this one will be 300. 300 means it will be 380. The question asked is find the number of females who booked the flight ticket on Wednesday, talking about this one, which is 380. So answer will be 380. Option B is the answer for first question. Now we are going to see question number 2. The number of males who booked flight tickets on Saturday. So we don't have Saturday. Let's take Saturday, and talking about males is twice the number of on Thursday. So talking about twice of Thursday males, which will be 402 times, which will be 800. And the number of females who booked flight tickets on Saturday is 1/3 of those on Friday. For females, 1/3 of 540, which will be 180. Now the question asked is find the total number of people who booked flight tickets on Saturday. Whole total asked about total 800 plus 180, which will be 980 is the answer. So answer will be option A. Second question answer option A. Now third question: out of the total number of people who booked flight tickets on Monday 800 is booked totally, out of which 60% are females. 60% female means 480 are females and 320 are males. Out of the number of males who booked flight tickets on Monday, 75% are boarded the flight. Out of the number of males who booked the flight tickets on Monday, 75% boarded the flight, and the rest are cancelled their tickets. Now the question asked is find the number of males who boarded the flight. Out of 320, 75% are boarded. So we need to find the value of 75% of 320. 75% means 3/4. 3/4 of 320, which will be 80 times 83 times 240. So this is our answer. Question option is option C. So third one option is C. Now moving to question number 4. If the number of females who booked the flight ticket on Friday, this one, is equal to the number who booked on the Wednesday. So talking about this is 540. If it is 540, then this will be 140. Now the question asked is, find the number of males who booked flight tickets on Wednesday. So we got this one. This is the question asked, 140. So answer will be option D for fourth one. Next, fifth question. Find the ratio of the number of males who booked flight tickets on Thursday. Thursday male 400 is to number of females who booked flight tickets on Tuesday. Tuesday flight tickets 650. 0 0 cancel. 4 5 8 times 5 13 times. So ratio we got is 8 is to 13. So answer will be option D for fifth one. So these are the answers for the questions that are given for the data interpretation table. So these are the questions that are asked for the table chart DA. Now we are moving for the one more data interpretation. Now we are seeing a line graph DA. The given line graph shows the difference between the number of cakes sold and the number of cakes unsold on 5 different days from Monday to Friday. Okay. And also the percentage distribution of the number of cakes unsold on each day out of the total number of cakes unsold across all the given days together. So this is the line graph details. So from according to the details, we have days from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, and number of cakes sold and number of cakes unsold, and total number of cakes made, total made, and also we take a total of all the cakes. Okay, this is the table we need to fill using this line graph. Here the note is given that the total number of cakes unsold in all the given days together is 500, saying that all the cakes unsold, this column is given as 500. Okay, note 2 says that the total number of cakes made equals to number of cakes sold plus number of cakes unsold. Okay, we know that sold plus unsold will be the total. Okay, it is fine. Third statement says that each day the number of cakes sold is more than the number of cakes unsold. So saying that sold is always greater than unsold. Okay. Now let's see what the graph says. The blue line says the difference between the number of cakes sold and unsold. From this we cannot able to find any values. But the orange line says that the percentage distribution of number of cakes unsold, these columns, out of the total number of cakes unsold. From this one, given that the percentage distribution of this 500 according to days is given by the orange line. So here let's see, first orange point is 20% of 500, which will be 100 for the Monday. Next is 16% of 500, which will be 80. Next one is 28% of 500, which will be 28 5 times 140. Next one is 12% of 500, which will be 60. Last one is 24% of 500, which will be 120. So these are the unsold cakes. We got unsold cakes. The first blue line says that the difference between the number of cakes sold and unsold. Here we got unsold. So we can able to find the values of cakes sold by adding the given blue line values, because always sold is greater than unsold. Here the first point blue line first point says that the difference between the cakes sold and unsold is 25. So 25 means the difference between this and this one is 25, means it is 25 more than this one, so we get 125. Second point is 80 more. 80 more means 80 plus 80, which will be 160. Next one is 70 more, which will be 210. Next one is again 80, means 140. Next one is last one, which is 40. 40 means it is 160. So we have got both cakes sold and unsold. Now the total value will be 225. This will be 240, 350, 200, 280. So let's take these values also. 5, 8 plus 5, 13 plus 5, 13 plus 6, 19, 5 plus 5, 10, 12. So 1295. 500 minus to this one will be 795. Okay, so we got all the table for the line graph. Now we need to solve the questions using these values. Let's see the first question. The first question says that the average number of cakes, chocolates and walnuts, cakes, chocolates and walnuts average is 140, means 140 into 3 times will be 420. This is the total value of cakes, chocolates and walnuts sold on Monday. Okay, so said that these are sold on Monday, means here we have already says that cakes sold on Monday will be 125. So the value for this one is 125. So removing it from 420, we get the value of a chocolate plus a walnut, which will be 5, 9 and 295. 295 is the chocolate sold and walnut sold together. Now in question it is said that the number of chocolates sold on Monday. So talking about chocolates is 30% more, means 130%. 130 divided by 100 means 13 by 10 more than the number of cakes sold on Tuesday. Number of cakes sold on Tuesday is 160. So here 160, 0 0 cancel, 13 6 times will be 208. So chocolates value we got is 208. So the walnuts we left is difference between these two will be the walnuts, which will be 87. Now the question asked is find the difference between the number of cakes unsold and the number of walnuts sold on Monday. So saying about the difference between this and this one, unsold cakes, 100 minus 87, which will be the 13, is our answer. So option E is the answer for first question. Now we are moving with the question number 2. On Tuesday, x plus 2 cakes are made of wheat. Okay, and the remaining cakes are made of semolina and maida in the ratio of 5:3. So these all are from Tuesday. These all cakes are made on Tuesday. So on Tuesday the total value is 240. So it means it is 240. In question, the next statement says that the total number of cakes made on Tuesday, means 240, is represented as 3x plus 6. So 3x value will be 6 comes this side with minus 234, means 3 7 times 21 and 8 times. So x value is 78. So wheat will be 78 plus 2, which will be 80. Made of wheat is 80. So from 240, 80 is completed, means left with 160. 160 is divided in 5:3 ratio. Total 8 parts. 8 parts value is 160, means 2 parts value will be, 1 part value will be 20, means 520 times, which will be 100. 320 times, which will be 60. So totally we have wheat made by 80, semolina 100, maida 60. Now the question asked is find the ratio of the number of cakes made of maida, this one, to the number of cakes sold on Wednesday. Cakes sold on Wednesday is 210. So talking about 60 is to 210, which will be 0 0 cancel. 6 means 3, 2 times 3, 7 times. The ratio we got is 2 is to 7. So answer will be option C is the answer for second question. Now we are going to see question number 3. Let's take that question number 3 here. The total number of cakes made on Monday and Wednesday together is how much percentage more than the total number of cakes unsold in all the given days together. So talking about total of Monday and Wednesday together, which will be 575. 575 is how much percentage more, talking about percentage more than the total number of cakes unsold in all the given days. Total unsold will be 500. So in these two, the percentage increase. From these two, the question asked is what is the percentage more for this one. So what we do is the difference between these two, which is 75 divided by, here we see more means we will take the less value, which is 500 into 100. So this is the answer for our question. 5 15 times. So answer will be 15 percentage. So option will be option A is the answer for third question. Now we are going to see question number 4. If the ratio of the number of butter cakes made to the sold on Tuesday is 3:2. Now we are going to see question number 4. Here it says that if the ratio of the number of butter cakes made to those sold on Tuesday is 3:2. So there is butter cakes which are total made and sold are given in the ratio of 3:2. So let's assume them as 3x and 2x. So total made means nothing but total butter cakes. Here this is sold, means there will be unsold, which will be x value. Sum of these two will be the total number of made. So unsold is this one, m, which is nothing but butter cakes made. Okay, the next statement says that the number of carrot cakes made on Tuesday is 50 less than the twice the number of carrot cakes sold on Tuesday. Okay, and also carrot cakes says that total carrot cakes made is twice the number of carrot cakes sold minus 50. So let's assume this as a y, and 2y minus 50 is the total number of cakes sold. It is the thing that is saying in the statement. Now total unsold can be derived from these two, which will be, this is total minus this one, which will be the unsold. So 2y minus 50 minus y, which will be this one. So 2y minus y will be y minus 50 is unsold. Okay, and in question it says that these are from Tuesday. So in Tuesday total number of cakes sold is 240. So 240 cakes made. So made means total butter cakes made, which is 3x, and total carrot cakes made, which will be 2y minus 50. So sum of these two will be 240. So 3x plus 2y minus 50 value will be this one. So we have 3x plus 2y, which will be 290. Here we have unsold, and here also unsold. We have already have total unsold value, which is 80. So 80 is equals to sum of these two, x plus y minus 50. So from this is one equation we got, and from this we get x plus y equals to 130. This is one equation. So to make the base equal of y, we multiply this with a 2, 2, 2 and 2, which will be 260. So these are the two equations we have. Now subtracting these two equations, y and y, the value of x, which is 290 minus 260, which will be 30. So we got the value of x, which is 30, means here total number of butter cakes made is equals to 3 into 30, which will be 90 butter cakes are made. Here total butter cakes sold 90 means butter cakes 90 means total is 240. 240 minus 90 will be total number of carrot cakes, which are 150. Total number of carrot cakes is 150 made. Now the question asked is find the number of carrot cakes unsold on Tuesday. So here total 150 is nothing but 2y minus 50. So y value will be, this 50 comes this side with 200, divided by 2, which will be 100. So y value will be 100. So the question asked is find the value of this one, unsold values. So we have y value 100 means 100 minus 50, which is 50. So answer is 50. Option D is our answer for fourth question. This is the longest question in a prelims level data interpretation question I have ever seen. Now we are moving to question number 5. Let's see fifth question. The average number of cakes unsold on Thursday, Friday and Saturday. Thursday and Friday we have, which are 180, plus Saturday unsold is total given as 68 into 3 times will be the total. 38 times 24, 36 times 18 plus 20, which will be 204. 204 minus 180 will be Saturday unsold. Saturday unsold we got is 24. So 24 cakes are unsold on Saturday. Next statement says that if the ratio of the total number of cakes made on Friday to the sum of total number of cakes made on Thursday and Saturday together are in the ratio of 4:5. What it means is the total number of cakes made on a Friday, which is 280, is to total number of cakes made on a Thursday and Saturday. Thursday total made is 200 and we don't know total number of cakes made on Saturday total. So from this the ratio is given as 4:5. If 4 parts becomes 280 means into 70 times. So 5 70 times, which will be 350, but we have already 200. So the total value of a Saturday total we get is 350 minus 200, which is 150. So total in Saturday 150 cakes are made. From this 24 cakes are unsold. Now the question asked is find the number of cakes sold on Saturday. So difference between these two, this is Saturday total and this is Saturday unsold. Difference between these two will be the total number of sold. What we got the difference between these two is 126 is our answer. So option B is the answer for this question. So that's all for today. If you are new to my channel, please do like, share and subscribe and click on the bell icon to get instant notification about these videos. Thanks for watching.